It's the holiday season. Are you ready? Are you prepared? You ready to go and truck all that crazy Christmas freight? Because let's face it, with the economy the way it is, the coronavirus, the pandemic causing massive amounts of online ordering, places like, online retailers like Amazon, Target, Walmart, they're going to be booming, and they're going to need us. They're going to need you to haul their freight, to haul their products to their customers, to their warehouses, so that the warehouses can hire us to ship their freight to the consumers. So it's going to be a wild season. It always is at Christmas time. After Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday, you got Cyber Monday. So the holiday freight is going to be picking up, and it already is. I'm already seeing it a little bit. I haven't been on the load boards that much. As you can see in this video before and after, there's a couple clips of me hauling this Christmas tree load, and that kind of plays into the whole holiday freight, because it's a seasonal gig where every year there's companies that order Christmas trees, especially from where I'm from, Michigan. That's a big deal. And so it was pretty cool. I thought I'd share a couple clips of that with you guys, how they load it onto the conveyor belt. And it's real simple, but it's cool and nostalgic to me. So I thought maybe some of you might like it. But let's get prepared for the trucking market. It's been a crazy year already. The pandemic has caused ups and downs and fluctuations in the market. But for the most part, it's been a really good thing for trucking. Because the supply and demand, and for a while there weren't enough trucks to meet the demand of the loads. The capacity wasn't there, so the rates were booming. They kind of leveled out a little bit in most places, but some places they're still booming, and they're kind of doing a rotation, I noticed. So I'm gonna be looking into DAT on the load board and just kind of getting a feel of, is there holiday freight, and is it paying well? Has it started yet? I'm going to be looking for a load. I'm taking off until Sunday, and I'll be looking for a load on Sunday. So let's jump into it and see what we can find. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful. If so, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Do me a lot of help if you did that. But let's get into it. Yeah, so this is basically how they load them in a conveyor belt, and then this is the farm. Pretty big farm. They do a lot of Christmas trees in season and other stuff out of season, and then they just basically throw them on the conveyor and stack them in my trailer. Pretty easy, kind of nostalgic and fun. This is the delivery facility in Texas, just a tent. Pretty easy. What is up, my people? So like I said, we're going to check out DAT. This is DAT Truckers Edge. If you don't have DAT load board and you're an owner-operator, I highly suggest it. A lot of you may use Truck Stop or Uber Freight or Convoy, JB Hunt, Coyote Go. There's so many load boards out there, but this DAT Truckers Edge Pro is by far it's the best. I think they always have the best quality freight. They have better lanes, better paying freight, and they're starting to incorporate the book now button, where you can just book it right from the app. There's not a whole lot of brokers that use it yet, but it's getting better. So like I said, as I promised, I'm going to be looking for a load out of the Grand Rapids, Michigan area on Sunday or Monday. I'm going to be taking off for Thanksgiving, from Wednesday to Sunday, and then I'll probably go back out Sunday. So that's what I'm doing right now. In the video, we wanted to look at holiday freight. Is kind of look onto the load board and see if there's any good paying loads. So up here, if you click on the right hand filtering section or option, you can click highest rate, and it'll automatically filter out loads that have a posted rate, because a lot of brokers don't post the rates. They want you to call in and they want to negotiate the rate with you. They probably feel like they get the better end of the deal 9 times out of 10 when they talk to someone on the phone. But anyways, yeah, so I'm not seeing a whole bunch of spectacular loads just now, but I mean, it's still pretty early. What is it, Tuesday? So you're gonna start seeing more and more holiday freight coming in, like after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that whole week, and leading into Christmas. So right now I am starting to see, though, that there are nothing spectacular. There are some decent loads. I want to go to Louisiana. As you can see on here, this is why I like DAT Pro version, because you get the 15-day average, and it shows you, what this load has paid in the past 15 days on average, what this lane has paid. So when you go to negotiate with the broker, you kind of have a good idea of where to be around, so you don't get the shaft and that you get the most to your truck possible. Obviously, they're below that 15-day average, and they usually always will be. Some are drastically lower and some are drastically higher, so it just depends. But you have that negotiating tool when you have DAT Truckers Edge Pro. If you don't have it and you want to try it out, you can get your first 30 days free trial using my link down in the description below, so make sure you check that out. But that's from Cadillac, Michigan to New Orleans. Not something I'm interested in. This load is Cadillac, Michigan to Enid, Oklahoma. So it looks like it's paying about $250 a mile. It's 13,000. You could probably get it for like 2,700. That's what I would shoot for, 27, 28. And that's a possibility. So another thing you can do, I like that it's a lightweight load, but it's still early. Like I said, it's Tuesday. I'll probably book a load on Friday for Sunday, because, well, that's if you can stomach it when you're running on the spot market, when you're booking loads from brokers. Generally speaking, it's more stressful, but it's always going to pay better when you book, a load the day before it loads, because they're not going to waste time. When you call in and you give them a rate and you try to negotiate a rate with them, you give them an offer, they're crunched on time. They're not going to play games with the rates. They're not going to sit around and wait for other trucking companies to give them offers. They're just going to take what they can get. So, but again, it's pretty stressful process, running like that, running like day to day. But I do it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I like to prepare and book ahead, have my week planned out so I don't have to stress out about it. But yeah, so this load right here, it interests me. So if I click this blue button down here, add to work list, and I click interested, then I can go back here and I can go down. You see search option, post your truck, and then work list. And work list is basically just that. It's the loads that you're interested in, and it kind of keeps it all in one place so that you can keep track of it. And so it's right there if I want to go back to it and check up on it later in a couple days, see if it's still there. Also, another thing I wanted to do is Truckers Edge. So it doesn't have the load to truck capacity thing on the app, so you can't really see the national load counts on the app. But so you have to go online to the web version. And so I'm just going to look on here real quick. This is something I like to do every day when I'm booking loads. So we're just going to go through here. You can look as well and see what you see. Like I said, we're looking for, spikes in holiday freight. Is it starting to pump out? I noticed Georgia's a really good market right now. Like, loads are paying really good from Michigan to Georgia. I was seeing like a $3,000 load last night. It's like 800 miles from Michigan to there. So I mean, when you have right here, you see 1,867 trucks coming in and 3,243 loads that need to go out for Georgia. So that is a tight capacity for Georgia, and that means the rates are going to be in the favor of us because there's not enough trucks that can meet the demand of the loads that they have. So that shoots the rate, simple supply and demand. So that's what we look for in the load to truck capacity. Super helpful tool. Again, you get it with Truckers Edge Pro, and you can join with that link below in the description. So Illinois looks pretty good right now. Illinois, Georgia. New Mexico. Texas was booming just like a month ago when the coronavirus was, after the businesses started coming out of lockdown. Texas was booming. I don't know if you remember that video I made a little while ago. The load to truck capacity was like 6,000 loads that needed to be moved to versus like 2,500 trucks. So yeah, the load to truck ratio was super competitive just a month ago, but not no more. It's pretty even keel. And I just came out of Texas and I was lucky to get $2 a mile. Right now it's not very good. But yeah, so I'm not seeing a great capacity. But the thing is even though the capacities aren't that good, the national load counts aren't that much in our favor in most of the states now. They all pretty much leveled out. That will again change drastically here in the next week or two with the holiday shipping. You'll start to see most of these states be in our favor as far as more loads than trucks, and so the rates will all be much better in these states. But again, that might not last for very long because it's the holiday season and it always happens like that. But another possibility is that because another round of stimulus, maybe the new election, the coronavirus, businesses locking down and then businesses coming out of lockdown, or massive amounts of online shopping due to stimulus and due to people being at home more. So it could cause a constraint in capacity and could cause higher demand in trucks and not enough trucks to meet the load capacity. So we could see greater increases in freight rates for a longer period, past the traditional holiday season for rates. So that's kind of what we're seeing. Nothing spectacular right now. Maybe I'll definitely make a video next week and looking to book a load, and I'll probably do a live booking load like I've done before. So this one's not too bad. Muskegon, Michigan to Cookeville, Tennessee. I mean, they're a little under the 15-day average, so I'd try to eke out like 1,800 for that. It's 6,000 pounds, so they're going to probably be pretty close to that $1,600 rate because they know they can move a lightweight load. But still, $1,600 is not terrible. It's close to $3 a mile, so can't be too greedy, right? And so sometimes when I'm looking through this, brokers might just be getting into the office, or they might just be posting new loads, so you can pull down and refresh it, see what they got. Total Quality has that, and see, I just did a load from Michigan to Dallas. I got $3,000 for it, so yeah, but if you're going to Texas from Michigan, you better get a good rate because right now it's not paying so good anymore to come out of there. But so I'm not seeing nothing too fantastic. We can look on Convoy. This is the Convoy app. And I already have, so you can create a new request. So wherever you are, you can put it in, or you can just You can manually enter it into that box, or you can just choose to use the current location and put the radius that you want around you, so that it'll pull up loads within a certain area. But I already have this request, Grand Rapids, Michigan, going to anywhere. There's still nothing really worthwhile looking at. Let's go over to Uber Freight, see what they got going on. If you go up to that right hand search box and then click in here, I already got Grand Rapids in my search queue, so just click that. I always click on, they have these multi-stop routing options, and I usually click them off because when it's like tri-hauls, and they basically offer you like a full package, and generally it's like 3 to 5 loads all in one package, and it delivers within like a few days, and it never pays very good. For instance, like they might have a load picking up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and then you got like multiple stops, and it ends in like, I don't know, Nashville, and it delivers on like the last load in Nashville might deliver on like Thursday. So that's like, you know, from Monday to Thursday, it's like almost 4 days where I can make $1,000 at least a day, and right now probably a lot more. Whereas they might offer that load from Monday to Thursday with multiple stops for like $3,000. So it's, to me, it's just a jip, but people do that, I think, to make sure that they're still running. I don't know if they think that they're getting over on people, or that they can just offer that because people will take it so that they can just keep the truck busy. I don't know. But yeah, I turn those off usually, and then I make it apply, and you can choose what trailer you use and then apply, and then up here you click the day that you want to check out. I'm looking for Sunday load, and then I usually click deadhead because I don't want to travel too far for a load. So yeah, I don't go to New Jersey. So yeah, like I was saying, here's a load from Michigan to Georgia. And we seen on DAT that Georgia was a good place to be because there's more loads than there are trucks, so that'll be in our favor. So if we took a load from Michigan to Georgia, we know we'd probably get a decent paying load coming out. I just hate going to Atlanta. And it's kind of a heavy load to go down through the mountains. Lots of up and down climbing hills, to be weighing 43,000, almost full weight. So you can see their reloads just to kind of get a idea of what you might be getting paid coming out of it. But like I said, I'm not going to book anything right now. I'm just looking. I'm showing you guys. I'm trying to go over the rates right now, seeing if there's anything worthwhile looking at, if the holiday freight is picking up, if it's paying good. But from what we're seeing, it's starting to pick up, but it's nothing spectacular, and it's not going to turn my head right now. So I'll start looking. I'll be looking tomorrow and up until, you know, I'll probably book something Friday for Sunday. If not, I'll wait till Monday, and I'm pretty sure the rates will start picking up. So that's